Hey, let's do an unboxing. Hey everybody, it's Rachel Cash here with Mixtape Theology, and today we are doing an unboxing of Stephen Curtis Chapman's new album, Still. Now, if you remember in the 90s, at least for me, when it was release day for a new Stephen Curtis Chapman album, it was quite the event. I would get the album, I would go into my room, I would unpack it, I would put the CD in, I would look at every single page of the liner notes, I would read every single line, and I would listen to it and read the liner notes. And I would look up the Bible verses that were with each song. And it was more than just a new album, it was an exploration further into my Christian faith, because Stephen Curtis Chapman's songs have always been a huge part of my Christian walk. His music has discipled me in a huge way, and so many of the biblical concepts that I now know, I was introduced to as a young teen through Stephen Curtis Chapman's music. So I thought, Mixtape Theology, we're all about nostalgia and remembering and reminiscing. So I thought, why don't we bring back that excitement of a new cassette tape or a new CD, and let's open the new album together. All right, so I have here, the actual box that I got in the mail from the pre-order of the album. And I haven't opened it. And you guys, it has taken so much self-control, so please be proud of me. So I'm gonna open it and we're gonna go through these together. You ready? All right, first in the box, I see this. A cool new t-shirt. It says, "Don't lose heart." Don't lose heart. That's gonna look awesome. And I see next a brand new sweatshirt. It says Stephen Curtis Chapman, Still. Awesome. Can't wait to wear that. I love wearing merch from my favorite people like DC Talk, Stephen Curtis Chapman, because when I'm out in public, out in the wild, and someone says, "Hey, I like your shirt," I know that I have found a new best friend forever, right? A new best friend. So I'll be wearing these out in public and seeing if any more Mixtape Theologians say hello and respond to that shirt. Ooh. Next I see this. It's not in a case. I have a CD in a case. But then separate is this signed autograph liner notes. How cool is that? Okay, so before we get into this, I got one more thing to open, and that is handwritten lyrics for the new song, Still. Wow, this is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna frame this. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it somewhere, probably in the living room. But I love this song, and we'll talk about that towards the end. But I think it's so perfect for what we're doing right now with remembering the past and looking forward to the future. Okay, so here's the liner notes. And if you're like me and you did what I did, the liner notes are a big deal. And one of the things that I was hoping for that would be included in the lyrics was, will there be those Bible verses that he puts with each song? And thankfully there are. So the Bible verses are here with each song, which means that when you're listening to the song, you can go look up the verse that inspired these, and you can almost do like a little devotional with each song. How cool. So we have this with all of the words for most of the songs, a few on the back. Then we have a picture of our dude, Stephen. Y'all, he turns 60 next month. Can y'all believe it? He's looking good. Looking great, Stephen. So this album has 12 songs on it. You guys, 12. I'm so excited. I can't wait to listen to all of these. So let's look at the lyrics for Still. The sky was clear, Kentucky blue. You led me high up the mountain to show me the view, and said, wherever this journey takes, I don't know, Stephen, what does that say? Takes me? Just trust me, I'm already there. I had no way of knowing then just how hard the rain would fall and how fierce would be the wind. It's been beautiful and terrible, more painful, more wonderful than I ever could have known. And even so, still I'm going to sing about the one who has given life to me. Oh, his love is unchanging. His grace is amazing. Still I'm going to praise the only one who always stays the same. I know he is good. I know he is faithful still. Yeah, amen, guys. As we do mixtape theology, if you're new here, what we do is we go back and we look at 90s Christian music and we talk about the theology of it and maybe what we thought in the 90s when we were young Christians, and then we look at them again with fresh eyes as an adult. Like, what do we now know more of? And how has this song kind of grown or changed with us? How has it hit differently now that we have life experience? And, Stephen Chapman songs have stayed with me from the time that I was an early teen until now. I'm 41 years old. And I've seen how his songs have grown and changed with me as I experience more of God's goodness and his faithfulness, as I've had to lean on him during difficult times, or how I've tried to teach these same truths to my children. These songs grow with you because our faith grows. And if these songs are written about truth, then these songs can grow with you too. And I love the lyrics to this song, because when you're a new Christian and everything's exciting, everything's new, and maybe you haven't your faith hasn't really been tested or stretched as much during those early days. But as you grow older, there are times when your faith might be razor thin, so to speak. But even still, through everything, are you able to look back and be like, wow, God was faithful through all of that time? And so I look at Stephen's family's journey and all of that they have experienced and their losses, and how God has used that for his good, through things like Show Hope, and it's quite the testimony, really encouraging, huge witness that Stephen Chapman and his family can still stand up and say, after all of this, God is still faithful, and I'm still going to sing his praises. That's awesome. All right, guys, so if you haven't picked up Stephen Chapman's album Still, I know that you can find it on streaming, but I really encourage you to get the whole CD so you can recapture that experience for yourself. So you can look up these Bible verses while you listen, do a little Bible study with yourself and you and God, and just hang out and really meditate on the truths that are going to be included in these songs, because I know that they will be. Stephen is a great songwriter. So thanks for sticking with me for this unboxing, my very first. If you are not hanging out with us on our social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, please come hang out with us at Mixtape Theology. There are other goofy, cheesy Christians on the social media. We love to share silly memes, silly stories, talk about our favorite songs. So come and join us. If you're a Stephen Chapman fan, you are one of our people, for sure. All right, thanks for joining me. Bye.